and insecurity. On the foreign scene, India in crisis as daily coronavirus infections spike. In sports, Rivers Angels win 7th Nigerian Women's Premier League title. I am Ifiemi Andrew. Governor Nyesom Wike has strongly condemned the attack on security personnel along Omagwa Isiokpo Elele Owerri Road in the Ikore local government area of the state. In a statement, Governor Wike demanded that the perpetrators of the attack be fished out and brought to justice. He said there is no justification for such a heinous attack targeted at innocent security personnel on legitimate duty of protecting life and properties in the state. He expressed sadness and offered sympathies to the relatives of those who lost their lives in the attack. The governor, who charged the security agencies to be vigilant, stated that the government and people of Rivers State will stand with security agencies at this difficult time of this unwarranted and mindless violence. The All Progressives Congress APC has condemned the killing of the officers who were on duty by gunmen. Rivers APC spokesman Ogbonna Nwuke in a statement called on the Wike administration to redouble efforts to ensuring that Rivers people are kept safe. The party described those who carried out the attacks as evil-minded cowards who must not be allowed to threaten the peace in the state. The APC also condoled with the families of the gallant officers who were killed and urged the authorities in Port Harcourt to ensure that the death of the officers in the line of duty does not go in vain. The APC said what is happening in the state shows that the Wike administration was wrong in demolishing a flourishing security apparatus that was put in place by its predecessor. Meanwhile, the chairman of Ikore local government area, Samuel Wanosike, says the people of Ikore are still in shock over the gruesome killing of unspecified number of customs and police officers at checkpoints in the area by gunmen late Saturday. Mr. Wanosike, in an interview with correspondent Emeka Otuka, sympathized with the families of those who lost their lives. He said the incident came as a surprise because the area is relatively peaceful.
I want to say clearly that what happened today was an unfortunate incident, and the Ikore local government people, we condemn it in totality, and we sympathize with the family of those who lost their lives. Gallant security officers who have been working tirelessly to maintain the peace and security of the Ikore local government. I can tell you that surprise won't happen again. The community is up now. The entire community is standing by security agents, local hunters and the local vigilantes to work with the security agents to make sure that this surprise will not happen again. I can assure you by the grace of God, it won't happen again.
Mr. Wanosike accused members of the IPOB for the attack, saying it was a reprisal over the killing of one of their members in Imo State by security operatives.
Information available to us is that the attack is suspected to be coming from the members of IPOB who claim that they are avenging the death of one of their colleagues that was killed far away, and invaded all the checkpoints ranging from Elele down to Omagwa and took the life of innocent Nigerians who had no crisis with anybody.
While thanking the police and other security agencies for beefing up security in the area, he urged residents and business operators to go about their business in the area without fear.
The Ikore local government is safe for people to live and do business. Even after that incident yesterday, life is normal, everything is going on well. The checkpoints that were attacked are all back. Men of the Nigerian police and Nigerian army have taken over all the checkpoints. I want to commend the Commissioner of Police and other heads of security agencies that have come down to Ikore local government to show that they will not be deterred with the action that happened yesterday to continue to do the good work they are doing. They were in the local government this morning. We went right from one point to the other, took inventory of everything that happened.
Rivers State Police Command has confirmed the attack on security personnel along the Omagwa Isiokpo Elele Owerri Road yesterday. Spokesman of the command, Nnamdi Omoni, in a statement said details are still sketchy, but added that the Commissioner of Police has launched a full-scale investigation into the attack. SP Omoni, who did not confirm if there were any casualties, added that the area is calm as security has been reinforced. Earlier, our correspondent gathered that armed men attacked JTF checkpoints along the Airport Road, Omagwa, and Customs checkpoint at Isiokpo. 2 burnt corpses were recovered at the JTF checkpoint and 3 at the customs checkpoint. A rifle was stolen from the JTF and 2 Hilux pickup vans with sirens taken from the custom officers. Our correspondent also gathered that the suspects attempted to attack the Shiopo Area Police Command but were repelled. A man, Chukwu Emmanuel, has lost the use of one of his eyes after he was allegedly tortured by an officer he identified as Bright, attached to the anti-cultism unit of the River State Police Command. Mr. Emmanuel, who is a staff of the Port Harcourt Refinery Company, told correspondent Shebi Oruwari that he was tortured by the police officer after he honored an investigation in a matter he has no knowledge of. He said he had to undergo surgery on his right eye due to the injury he sustained from the alleged torture by Officer Bright. Mr. Emmanuel said he has not been able to see with the right eye after the incident.
So after then, I went to my office on the next day, on Thursday, for my office clinic on Thursday in Akpaju, who they diagnosed me, referred me out that the case is very critical, that I need to be referred. So they referred me to a private eye hospital. So as I speak, I cannot see with that particular right eye. I cannot read. I was operated precisely on the 18th of April. So after the operation, all I need is just justice. He should pay for his actions.
Mr. Chukwu Emmanuel, however, narrated his ordeal at the hands of the anti-cultism office.
I told him, officer, please don't intimidate me. Allow me to tell I know about the mechanic. So first he handcuffed my hand all over my body. After about 15 minutes of beating, he handcuffed my 2 hands again and they kept me somewhere. Went for an assignment which took him 2 hours. While in 2 hours later, Officer Bright came back telling me that the commander ordered that I should be thrown inside the prison. I slept in the cell. I paid 35,000 naira and I was released.
In the meantime, a lawyer with the rights advocacy group Center for Basic Rights Protection and Accountability Campaign, Festus Bonwin, has called for proper investigation into the incident. Mr. Bonwin regretted that some police officers seem to be sabotaging the efforts of the Commissioner of Police, CP Ebuka Friday, in upholding the rights of people in the area.
As a human rights organization, we are simply asking the police authority to do a proper investigation into the matter because it is an indication of a gross violation of human rights. As such, the investigation should be carried out and any officer found culpable should be made to face the full wrath of the law. No man is, by virtue of his position or in the discharge of his responsibility, saddled with the responsibility of infringing the right of another to do a thorough investigation into the damage of Mr. Chukwu's eye and do the needful.
Still ahead, JAM has fixed Thursday, May 20th for this year's mock examination. Stay tuned. State. This is the second meeting this month, coming barely 24 hours after gunmen attacked the country home of Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma on Saturday. They were repelled by security operatives attached to the governor's house, but some vehicles parked around the premises were burnt. In the meantime, the Nigeria Governors Forum has condemned the attack on Governor Hope Uzodinma's home. In a statement on Sunday, the NGF chairman and Ekiti State Governor Ifiemi said the governors described the incident as taking criminality to reckless and irresponsible heights. The governor stated that all hands must be on deck to apprehend the attackers, whom they said were a few persons trying to harm the corporate existence of the nation. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, says that it was not responsible for the attack on the governor's residence as alleged in some quarters. IPOB's media and publicity secretary Emmanuel Powerful told Channel Television Sunday Politics that it has appointed a replacement for its commander killed by security operatives in Imo State. The IPOB spokesman alleged that their late commander was killed because he refused to lead the Ebubeagu regional security outfit established by the Southeast Governors Forum. He accused the Imo State Governor Hope Uzodinma of orchestrating the event that led to the killing of Ikonson. Recall that the Nigerian Army led a combined team of security forces to raid the operational headquarters of the IPOB ESN terrorists in Owamama village, Oru East local government area of Imo State, where the IPOB commander, popularly known as Ikonson Commander, was killed. Meanwhile, several attacks were reported over the weekend in Kaduna and Yobe states. Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka has urged President Muhammadu Buhari-led administration to seek help in tackling the problem of insecurity in the country and stop playing with human lives. Professor Soyinka stated this in a statement he titled "The Endless Martyrdom of Youth." He said the nation is at war, yet all continue to pretend that the oddities were mere birth pangs of a glorious entity. In other news, JAMB has fixed Thursday, May 20 for this year's mock exams. The exam was to hold on Saturday, April 30. Head Public Affairs and Protocol Fabian Benjamin said the change of date will not affect other mock examinations scheduled, and the UTME fixed for 5th to 19th June 2021. JAMB equally restated that the ongoing registration for the 2021 UTME direct entry will end on 15th of May 2021. In business, a new real estate company, Lifestyle Asset Hub Limited, is now in Port Harcourt. A real estate agent for the company, Myers China, says the company has come to make it easy for Nigerians to acquire landed properties. Speaking to newsmen, Mr. China said the houses from the company are all eco-friendly and explained one of the packages of the company called social funding.
Social funding is something I'm very excited about because that is the first time in the history of the world that people can play in the playground of the rich. You can own a duplex or a property debt-free and not mortgage-free for a one-time contribution of 2 million or 4 million naira. You can own a 150 million watt smart duplex in the highbrow areas of the city center. And this solution is specifically designed for workplace professionals because we notice that people work for over 10-15 years. They don't even have a house or a land.
A real estate success strategist, Myers China, the mayor of housing, is working with Lifestyle Asset Hub Limited, Myers China, to make it easy for Nigerians to acquire property in the real estate space. Mr. China also explained why Lifestyle Asset Hub is different from other real estate companies.
We are selling solution. For our 150 million naira house, the first solution is 89 million, which is the big league off-plan solution or direct funding solution where you save 55 million. The second solution is the social funding where you get a 150 million naira house for 2 million naira. Secondly, we are selling education. We're not here like today. Did you hear me telling everybody to give me 2 million naira? We're here for people for education and understanding because it is only what you understand that will benefit you. We're educating people on collaboration and cooperation because the actual Nigerian spirit is the spirit of cooperation and we want to return that back. We are also encouraging aspiration and dream. For most people to play in the real estate industry as an owner is a tall dream that you don't even know how to start.
Myers China also said that all buildings from the company are environmentally friendly.
You see, this place that's standing on is a PPP arrangement, is a public-private partnership between the government and Rivcourt Estate. And the government can be more dynamic in that. Why housing projects fail is because governments handle it themselves, and because it is not profit-driven and value-driven, they tend to fail. For instance, if the government partners with us, instead of their people paying the 2 million naira, they can say all the civil servants in Rivers State, the government will give you a loan of 2 million naira. You automatically go into this, and then you pay back the government from your salary. Such smart solutions are better than just developing lands and some people circumvent and do other things. So the government should be more proactive and more diligent in partnership with real companies that are selling value like ours.
And now, we'll bring you news from around the world.
The healthcare system in India is overwhelmed as the nation has been reporting record COVID-19 cases of up to 300,000 daily for almost a week. Families have been forced to care for their sick loved ones at home. Labs are overrun and the prices of oxygen cylinders, concentrators and essential medicines have skyrocketed in the black market. An oxygen cylinder that usually costs 66,000 rupees, which is about $81, now goes for 50,000 rupees, which is about $670 from the black market. On the news this morning, you heard that Governor Nyesom Wike and others have condemned the gruesome murder of security officers in Omagwa Isiokwe Ilele axis of Rivers State. Nobel laureate Professor Wole Soyinka has called on President Buhari to seek help to tackle insecurity. On the foreign scene, you heard that India is in crisis following daily record increase of COVID-19 cases. The news was edited by Enoho Ogbevere. Contact our newsroom on 0818-900-0017. My name is Ifiemi Andrew. Cloudy weather expected in Port Harcourt this morning. Thank you for your time and have a great day.